welcome to CalTV Entertainment's Oscar Review episode. Today, we'll be talking about the winners and losers from Sunday night's show. But first, let's head over to the red carpet where resident fashion experts Evelyn Aguilera and Nikki Reyes are reporting live.
Alright, thanks Alex. Now let's talk about the fashion hit and misses of the night. We have Meryl Streep looking like Flock of Seagulls, frontman Mike Score, circa 1985. I'm not feeling it, Meryl.
J-Lo and Amanda Seyfried rocking those bubble wrap dresses. Pop, no thank you.
Exactly. And Charlize Theron, she's a beautiful girl. She was wearing rose petals on the chest.
Bad
You should have just worn a shirt that said look here. It's the same effect, cheaper price, you know what I mean?
George Clooney arrived on the red carpet with his new Italian boo thing, Natalie, sporting a Giorgio Armani tux. As usual, George looked great, but his girlfriend, she looked more like a cheap purse from Ross, if you ask me.
Agreed. You know who he should have had on his arm? No. He should have had Cameron Diaz on his arm. She was wearing an Oscar de la Renta. She looked absolutely stunning, and usually she looks kind of, skinny and a little too athletic for my taste, but today she looked fragile and fresh in a sparkly dress.
I would have definitely hit that.
Now let's talk about the Twilight cast. Now they were some of the youngest people in the crowd, but some of the best dressed. We had Anna Kendrick nominated for Best Supporting Actress for Up in the Air. She looked absolutely beautiful. She was wearing a very ethereal, pink pale dress. A lot of people thought it was too pale. I thought with her makeup and bone structure and hair, I thought it looked awesome.
She looked stunning. Now Taylor Lautner, homeboy looked good, sporting a Dolce & Gabbana tux. Very classic.
Yeah, I mean he looked like a well-dressed 12-year-old, which is what I like to see, no sloppy seconds.
I would have still hit that though.
It's not legal, but okay. And rounding out the cast, we had even Kristen Stewart cleaned up nice today.
She looked amazing.
She was wearing the navy blue strapless dress. I mean, she doesn't have a lot of curves, but you could have fooled me. She looked awesome.
She's just awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now kicking off with the worst dress, I've got Zac Efron on top of my list. I'm just kind of over that entire I just rolled out of bed messy hair look.
Agreed.
I mean, he looked good in his tux, but I'm just not feeling him.
Yeah, and at the top of my worst dress, I'd have to say it was Zoe Saldana. I was looking forward to her dress. She came out and I just thought, you got purple, you got grapes. I was like, thank God this dress is not in 3D because I couldn't handle it. And James Cameron's wife, Susie, I mean, she just was not working it. The cut, the proportion, the color, with her emaciated look, it just wasn't working for me.
You know who else isn't working out for me? Gerard Butler. Homeboy looked like he needed to get his tux refitted. Wasn't sure if he's just too buff, but...
If by buff you mean pudgy?
Then
yes.
So, yeah.
Then yes, I think that was the problem with Gerard Butler.
Now let's go back to the boring stuff. Take it away, Alex.
Thanks, ladies. That was great. Now onto the part that really matters, the show itself. Neil Patrick Harris opened the show with a glitzy song and dance number, prompting half of the people watching to say, wait, since when can Doogie Howser dance? The first award of the night went to Christoph Waltz for Best Male Supporting Actor for his role as Hans Landa in Inglourious Basterds. In fact, Waltz was so good that nobody really even bothered to find out who else was even nominated in his category. The show even had its own Kanye West moment when Eleanor Burkett snatched the mic away from Roger Ross Williams during his speech for Music by Prudence. Except this time, nobody was blacked out drunk from drinking too much Hennessy, so I have no idea what her excuse is. The main theme of the night was the Battle of the Exes between James Cameron and Kathryn Bigelow, with Bigelow's The Hurt Locker winning Best Picture along with 5 other Oscars compared to Avatar's 3. But I think Cameron will get over it, seeing as Avatar is the highest grossing movie of all time. But in my opinion, I think Jeff Bridges was the most inspirational, giving stoners across the globe hope that someday their dreams too will become realized. Who am I kidding? Weed will never be legal. Well everyone, that's our show. About a show. That's about movies. I'm Alex Bedidon, and keep tuning in to CalTV.